Hi Capricorn, welcome to ADH Divinity. This is Megan and thanks so much for joining me today. I did start your reading and I had to stop it because my kitty wanted to come in. So I'm just going to start it from the beginning. I did a Moonology pull. The answers you need are coming, a new romantic cycle begins, and don't let pride get in your way here. I did pull a Knight of Swords, a Knight of Swords, a reverse Knight of Swords, reverse King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, reverse Knight of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles. So very earthy, very earthy. So yeah, so I feel like we plugged away on a project here. We plugged away on a project. We really thought, and I said, when I started, I felt, when I was shuffling the cards beforehand, I felt like maybe you feel like something was wasted here, possibly this connection that you worked so hard for, or you've been together for a very long time, possibly, but what's coming out here is we're feeling like this time wasted. We're feeling sad, you know, we're feeling a lot of grief here because we were moving really fast towards what we wanted. There was a clear direction. You may have been hell-bent on being with this person for quite some time and nothing has really come to fruition here. But I'm feeling like you're looking for that instant gratification, that glory, but you're not doing the work to get real gratification. We're not doing the inner work, but this wheel is turning and we're kind of flipping the switch and looking at the bigger picture here. We're looking at the bigger picture, looking for something new, and that's why this new romantic cycle is here. How can we change up this connection? We need a spark. What spark can I bring in? Because this is kind of pushing you to come out of your comfort zone when it comes to being vulnerable, when it comes to having that overall full circle fulfillment, having that fulfillment within this connection, because it's kind of been mundane, because I'm feeling like you've had laser vision on the end goal instead of kind of enjoying where you are now. That's what I'm feeling like. But we want to move back into this cycle. We see something new here that we can do, but there's a tendency to want to move back into this cycle, but there needs to be some type of balancing act here, because Six of Pentacles, this is very unbalanced. I'm feeling like this is one-sided, and you need to pick up the slack because it's been one-sided. Six of Pentacles here. Yeah. Someone feels taken advantage of here, and this may be you, but I'm definitely feeling like this is your person. This person feels taken advantage of, and they're ready to kind of do what they need to do in order to have that strength within themselves to move forward with or without you. Keep in mind these energies are interchangeable, so do what you will. If you just use your discernment to decipher if it's reversed. But someone here feels they're taken advantage of. There's an imbalance, and that's why the spark that is necessary here is slowly coming up, because you've been wallowing in your own self-pity that you haven't even seen the outside effects here. And if this is you that feels taken advantage of, you may be scoping out some other avenues here, not some other people, but looking for something new to kind of pursue here after this letdown. Here. Yeah. We're seeking this spark, and it's really tempting to go back to this. It's really tempting because this is going to slow down the progress that you've been making, realizing that there needs to be something that changes here. There needs to be a shift. We need to balance this back out. But you're willing to fight for this. You're willing to fight for this, and you're looking towards some new avenues in order to make this happen. And this person is too, but they're really close to kind of just being like, I'm over this. I feel taken advantage of. I've done everything I can here, and they're gonna kind of pull you out of this facade and this belief that you've had of all I need to do is provide, but I don't really need to do much after that. Emotionally, mentally, there's not a lot of stimulation here, but this is coming in because you kind of came forward aggressively and you didn't think it out, you didn't think it through, but there's a direction here that you're willing to move, and this wheel is turning. So I'm feeling like a new romantic cycle begins. I'm feeling like it's within this connection that you're currently in. I'm not necessarily thinking that we're gonna go turn and look for something else, new, I should say. Oh, 10 of Pentacles is here. 10 of Pentacles is here. So yeah, there's abundance here. What are you going to do to balance this out? Yeah, you're realizing you messed up. You're realizing no matter what you do, there's nothing really that you can do to change the past. It's just a matter of how you're moving forward. Like I said, keep in mind, use your discernment to decipher if this is reversed or not. But what matters most here is what you need to do in order for this to be fruitful and to achieve that abundance that's awaiting you. It's awaiting you, but it's not instant. It's not instant gratification. I know you've been looking for that for quite some time, and this person has been giving it to you, and that's why it's kind of expected here. But we're flipping a switch. We're flipping a switch, and we're changing our perspective of this overall connection, our perspective of ourselves. So this is really good. This is something that, you know, you've never really had to face, but it's kind of right in front of you at this point. So I'm going to pull an animal card. There's always enough. Nothing is wasted. There's nothing that you can't have unless you limit yourself. There's always enough time. You didn't waste time. You learned something. And that's the point of these connections. Sometimes life stings. And sometimes you need to feel that sting and just move with it. And what is this teaching me? What is this teaching me? It's a matter of being aware. Now is a lucky time. Yeah, this romantic cycle that's beginning, this could also be within yourself after this person. If you're willing to rekindle this, I'm feeling like this person has sparked something in you that, like with sometimes this life stings card, a completion of some sort, but you're ready to move on and you're ready to look for something bigger and better within yourself, not necessarily externally, which you shouldn't be, but within yourself. And I would highly recommend checking out the SOULMATE Union Program if you haven't already gotten the Master Program, because we're kind of repeating cycles unknowingly, and it's kind of like we're waiting till the last minute in order to change, in order to see what's going on. Because we see it, it's just a matter of doing the work to come out of this. But you want to do all that other work, right? You just don't want to go this way. You want to go that way. I get it. But 36 and 64 is 9 and 10. There's always enough time. There's always enough, you always have enough energy if you if you protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's always enough money if you believe that it's true. And it's a matter of not limiting yourself. You limit yourself on time. You limit yourself on how long it takes to achieve something, right? It's kind of like we're looking at the glass half empty as opposed to half full, and that's only putting you in this cycle, deeper in this cycle, and it's making it harder to come out of it. But there's fulfillment here. I'm feeling like there's fulfillment here, and there's a happy family here. There's a house. There's big things ahead of you, and this wheel is turning in your favor. So why are we going to go back into this unbalanced type of energy if you're seeing if you're realizing what needs to change? I know it's really tempting to want to go back into what's comfortable, but you can't get this 10 of Pentacles if you do that, and it's going to take way longer to do so. I'm going to pull adaptation. Connection. Enhance this connection and adapt to changes. Sometimes things change and we can't control the outcomes here. That's what we've been trying to do in the past. It didn't work. You've been disappointed, right? It hasn't worked out for you. And that's what about this connection. It's forcing you to kind of adapt and move with the tides here. Flow. That's what I should say. That doesn't make any sense. This is teaching you to flow and not force anything. Flow, don't force, and this will enhance your life as opposed to make you feel like you're always in a rush or make you feel like there's not enough time to get this, and that done because then I won't get this. We're just thinking about the future and not being present, and the most important part of this connection is teaching you how to be present. If you don't like something, what are you going to do about it? And I'm feeling like this person you're involved with may have not been in their power very much. And you were kind of taking the lead here, but they didn't ask you to take the lead. They just kind of let you, and now you guys are in this situation. One, please, Capricorn. One, please, for Capricorn. Say the one. Oh, I'm taking that one. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius, because a lot of these cards I did get in the Aquarius reading. I got a lot of these in the Aquarius reading. You may have been with this Aquarius for quite some time, and things have gone stagnant. But regardless, this is turning, and this is turning for the better. What are you going to do with it? We all have free will, right? What are you going to do with it? And I said there was a temptation to go back to what's familiar, and it's important that you reflect. Reflect on why. Say no to those temptations and move into this new cycle, because there's something here for you to learn, and this is going to push you forward into what you're really meant to do on this planet. Again, please, please, please check out the description box below. I really recommend investing in getting into the SOULMATE Union Program. If you haven't had the Master Program already, something that's very important and how to understand the dynamics of relationships, really. Yeah, and also check out the Aquarius reading. If there may be some messages there for you. Like I said, these could be reversed. So if there are messages there for you, do what you will with those messages, right? And take what you will from them, because they're meant to help you progress forward. Also, if you're feeling like what you're doing right now isn't helping you for the best when it comes to, oh my God, my nose, your career path or whatnot, we're seeking that abundance. Say no to temptations and dig deeper and find out what it is that you're pushing away. What are you pushing away? Because you could be up here doing exactly what I'm doing. There's a higher calling here that's necessary, and that's why this person is kind of pushing you, is pulling you out of these belief systems, and you're seeing things for what they really are and not just what you get out of them, if that makes sense. How you act versus what you get. It's kind of like we're focusing on what we get, but not the present moment. So, yes, Capricorn, I hope this was good for you. Please don't forget to check out the description box below. And also don't forget to subscribe. This is Megan with ADH Divinity, and I'll see you next time.